The Word's legal expert David Snead joins us for this week's Legal Q&A, where we answer questions submitted by viewers and readers about the rights and responsibilities of the web hosting industry. Hi David, it's great having you join us again.
Thanks, it's nice to be here.
So here's the question this week. Do a web host's responsibilities for policing things like obscenity differ from their responsibilities regarding things like fraud?
Yeah, there's a huge difference between obscenity and fraud. There's a particular difference right now because the Department of Justice is cracking down on obscenity and obscene speech. We had thought that this particular crackdown would end when John Ashcroft left and was replaced by Alberto Gonzalez, but Alberto Gonzalez has really cracked down on obscenity again. The difference in obscenity and fraud is that it's much harder to define what obscene speech is. Fraud is very easy to define, and most hosts have ways of dealing with fraud. Obscenity is something that's going to be defined in your terms of service or your acceptable use policy. Once you become aware of the fact that you're hosting obscene speech, how you deal with that is going to affect your risks. So if you start taking actions and inconsistent actions, you're likely to increase your risk and the risk of liability, both criminal and civil, than you are if you have a policy and a method of dealing with obscenity that's set out in your terms of service or acceptable use policy.
Excellent. Thanks for joining us again this week.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
If you have any legal questions you would like answered by our expert, please forward them to feedback@theword.com.
See what's inside the current issue of Word magazine. In the shadow of the big brands, hosting in the voice-over IP landscape, plus more. Go to word.com/magazine for more info.